So I just want to show you guys what the weather looks like for me. Today is a really cloudy day, and the first thing that I learned when doing research was that even on cloudy days, if you're going to be going outside, you really want to put sunscreen on. The clouds are not going to protect you from the UV rays from the sun, which was something that I used to think was a thing, but really not. It still bypasses the clouds, and so you want to be putting on sunscreen if you're still going outside. Promise you guys that this will make a big difference for you in the future if you keep doing this consistently. Hey everyone, Julian here. Let's finish off this sunscreen series by showing you how you can research and try to find a good sunscreen to get you started. Now, these tips aren't going to tell you what is the best product there for you. Everyone is going to be a bit different, so using these tips, hopefully you can find something that works best for you. But I just try to keep it simple following these considerations. So let's look for a sunscreen together today. I'm on Amazon simply because it's fast, pretty cheap, it's got a wide array of products, and it'll get to your house in like 2 days. And so looking at the sunscreen, we have today's deals, sponsored stuff. I'm just going to skip through until I see the top rated products. I go for the top rated products first because they have the most data. People have bought these products, have left a review, and you can see those details to examine further if this product is right for you or not. So let's look at the first product together, this Neutrogena Beach Defense Sunscreen Spray. So right off the bat, we see SPF 50, broad spectrum, that's great. Oxybenzone free. So oxybenzone is just one of the active ingredients listed in sunscreen. You can see this on the FDA website, but there have been some studies looking at oxybenzone and seeing if it's linked to cancer or not. The tests aren't completely conclusive, but it's better to be safe than sorry. So it's a good thing that they don't have oxybenzone here. Looking at the price, it's $9 and it is 6.5 ounces. In ml, that's around 190. So it seems like it's pretty cheap so far, but I'll take a look at this closer and help you break it down a bit more later. So let's scroll down and look at some of the other product details. So this part here from the manufacturer, I tend to try and skip this part because a lot of it is just marketing. For example, looking at this first segment here, science backed, it's not really giving you any additional information. There's this one thing called Helioplex, but it's just their own trademark. This is probably something that is not anything new, but they've given it a fancy term. See here, it just says superior broad spectrum protection. To me, that doesn't really make sense. You either have broad spectrum protection or you don't. And so this kind of stuff I would try to stay away from. They're just trying to convince you to buy their product. What's really important are the ingredients. So not even for skincare, but for other things, even like food, it's always important to look at the ingredients because ultimately that's what you're paying for. That's what you're going to put on your body or in your body. So it's important to know that. And so far, I seem to like this product. There aren't too many ingredients in here, which is usually a good sign. A, because they're keeping it basic, which is what I've been telling you in my other videos. And B, it's easier to research each of these individually to see if there is something going on there, something fishy. The one thing that I don't like about this product so far is that there is fragrance in it. And so I commented before, but I'm not buying sunscreen so I'll smell nice. I'll use a cologne or something like that if I do want to smell nice. I just want a sunscreen that will protect me from the sun, prevent aging, skin cancer, all that stuff that we covered before. The other thing that I don't necessarily like about this product is that it's a spray sunscreen. So normally when I'm using sunscreen, it's just for the exposed areas of my body. And when I go out, I'm wearing pants and a jacket. And so it's normally just the face that I need to worry about. This one is a bit inconvenient because it's a spray, and they even recommend not to spray directly into your face, but into your hand first. But I find that to be a bit inconvenient and it just doesn't feel so good. One other thing I would encourage you guys to do is just to look at some of the customer reviews. You guys will know yourselves best. I don't know who you are. You might have oily skin, dry skin, acne prone skin, or you might not even know, but we can cover that in a future video on how you might be able to tell that. But basically, what I recommend is just for you to search through the reviews to see how other people with a similar condition or situation to you, how they've had a positive or negative experience with this product, and that can help you make a better decision on whether this product is right for you or not. The last thing to talk about is just the price. I'm trying to keep as much money in your pockets as possible. So one way I like to think about it is looking at the cost per use. So this costs around $9. The size is 190 ml. And if we say that each time we use it, we're using around 2 milliliters, then that tells us that we have approximately 95 uses out of this product. And when you calculate the cost per use, it comes down to just 9 cents per use. So I can't make the decision for you to say if this is a cheap product or not. But for me, I think of it like insurance. I'm paying 9 cents each time to prevent skin cancer, as well as some of the other aesthetics like, you know, old looking skin or leathery skin, uneven color, stuff like that. So I've just updated the search terms to look at broad spectrum SPF 50, oxybenzone free, fragrance free. And the first row is just sponsored items. So I'll take a look at this first one here. So this one is from La Roche-Posay. Hope I'm saying that right. But looking at the description, broad spectrum, SPF 60, 60 is good. 50 is kind of that threshold we want for maximum protection. Oxybenzone free, which is good. The one thing that stands out to me is that this product is $30, which is almost around 3 times the price of the past product we saw. And this one is only 50 milliliters. So I think that's around only a quarter of the size. I'm not going to say whether or not this is a worthwhile product or not, but it's definitely more expensive. And there are probably some reasons for that. Let's just take a look at some of the ingredients and other things again. So looking at the product description, the ingredients in this product seem to be a bit lengthier, but that's not always a bad thing. Like I said, I just like to keep it simple. But from this list, we see that the active ingredients are the ones that are actually preventing the UV rays from harming our skin. And some of the other inactive ingredients, nothing there really stands out to me. But if you know you have some specific allergy, you can go ahead and research yourselves each of these. And it's not too hard. The one thing I like about this product is that it's fragrance free. I just don't like the price. So scrolling down, looking at some of their other products, I see that there is this Athelios Clear Skin Dry Touch sunscreen. And looking at this one, it basically looks like it's the exact same product, but it's $10 cheaper at $20. So this already seems like it might be a better alternative for you. Again, looking at the product description, this one seems great. It's fragrance free, oil free, so it might be better just to apply on your skin. It might feel better. And the ingredients list seems like it's the same as the previous one. So out of the three that we've seen so far, I would say that this one seems like the most attractive one for me. Of course, you can always just buy one sunscreen and see how it works. Skin test it on, maybe your arm first and then like your face later to make sure that, you don't have a allergic reaction. But after that, you can figure out if you want to continue using this product or not. So once again, I want to talk about just the price of this product. So it costs $20. It's 50 ml, and say we are using 2 ml each time again. That's going to be around 25 uses for the product, and that gives us a cost per use of 80 cents. So compared to the other product where it was 9 cents, this is a lot more expensive, but you again have to decide whether or not this is a good price or not. But hopefully, this kind of gives you another angle of how you can kind of make that decision on whether or not this is a good product for you. So that about covers everything I wanted to talk about on sunscreen. Let me know if you have any other comments, questions, if something was unclear, but also if I got something wrong, because I'm here just to learn too. I'm not an expert by any means. I just want to share this information that I know and researched, and hopefully that can make a positive impact on at least one other person's life. So until the next video, take care, guys.